How's it going, people? So as far as Save the World goes, we didn't really get anything new with today's update, but just like with every other new BR season, we did get some changes to the amount of XP you can earn in Save the World. So that's what we're going to be looking at for this one. A quick reminder, if you haven't gotten a new Battle Pass yet, be sure to use creator code A1 before you get it. It really does help me out, and I also wanted to say thank you to everybody who does use it. We did get patch notes, and I'm going to go ahead and go over the patch notes first. And I'll leave a link to these patch notes in the description if you want to go check them out. It says here, updates and improvements. Say goodbye to funky pickaxe swings. Starting with this update, all pickaxes will use the correct swing animation, making every swing feel smooth and on point. We also had some bug fixes. Pressing escape now correctly closes the map while in the main menu. Fixed an issue where players couldn't fully rotate heroes or weapons on the view screen in the command and armory tabs. Birthday Brigade Jonesy's back bling now appears correctly once the hero is upgraded to 3 stars. The following pickaxes no longer use an incorrect swing animation: Omega Spear, Hunter's Knife, Zig's Chain Blade, Base Breaking Blade Board, and Machinist Metal Detector. There was also some known issues. Closing the sidebar in the Research tab may cause controls to stop responding when using a controller on PC, and sold out items in the Llamas tab may remain in their original spot instead of moving automatically to the bottom of the list. They also mentioned the Hexed and Haunted pack, which won't release until next week, but it says here things are about to take a haunted turn. Greta keeps an eye on the underworld while Ivor keeps an eye on her. Keep watch together with the Hexed and Haunted pack featuring all experiences, Greta Grimm outfit, Ivor backbling, Demon Slasher's pickaxe, and it'll also give you access to Save the World and a chance to earn up to 1500 V-Bucks. And this will be available on August 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern. We've already done a video showing what this new Hexed and Haunted pack looks like. I'll be sure to leave a link to that video in the description if you want to go check it out. But that's everything that was in the patch notes. But yeah, like I said, for this one, we're going to look at the changes made to XP. And towards the end, I'll explain the best missions to do if you want to farm Battle Pass XP quickly. So this season, the weekly cap has been lowered from 3.4 million per week to 3.2 million Battle Pass XP per week. Last season, we could get 43 Battle Pass levels every week by just playing Save the World, but this season you'll only be able to earn 40 levels per week before you reach the cap, and that weekly cap is going to reset every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Technically, you can earn more than 3.2 million XP per week in Save the World because the XP you earn from Quest has no cap. So even if you reach the weekly cap, you can still earn XP and Save the World by completing your quests. So daily quests will still get you 14,000 XP. Weekly quest will get you 89,000. The Endurance daily quest will get you 5,000 XP for wave 5, 8,000 for wave 10 and wave 15, 7,000 Battle Pass XP for wave 20, 5,000 XP for 25, and 6,000 XP for wave 30. The War Games daily quest will get you 20,000 XP. And the War Games weekly quest will get you 16,000 XP. And when it comes to Hit the Road daily quest will get you 36,000. And the weekly quest will get you 54,000. So even if you hit the weekly cap, you can still earn XP by completing these quests. Also, once you hit the cap, you can still get XP from normal missions, but it's nowhere near the amount you would normally get. When it comes to Endurance, Wave 30 is going to get you a total of 265,000 Battle Pass XP, which is about 3.3 Battle Pass levels. Last season we got over 400,000 Battle Pass XP, which is about 5 levels from just doing one Endurance all the way to Wave 30. So not only did the weekly cap get nerfed, Endurance also got nerfed. Next thing I want to take a look at are the changes made to regular missions. And big shout out to Archer for providing us with this information. Build the Radar, it used to give 44,900 XP, and now it only gives 29,700. When it comes to Fight the Storm, Cat 1 used to give 28,100, now it only gives 20,000. Cat 2 used to give 29,000, now it only gives 27,900. Cat 3 went from 31,000 XP to 29,900 XP. And Cat 4 went from 49,000 XP last season to 34,200 XP this season. And that doesn't include any bonuses. When it comes to Deliver the Bomb, that used to give 42,800 XP, but this season it only gives 28,300 XP. Destroy the Encampments went from 26,800 to 17,300, so that's not as good as it used to be. Eliminate and Collect went from 30,500 XP to 20,200 XP. Hunt the Titan went from 19,000 XP down to 14,000. Launch the Rocket went from 32,300 to 21,400. Evacuate the Shelter went from 44,200 XP down to 29,200. Resupply went from 30,500 down to 20,200. So it looks like almost a third of the XP has been taken away. Rescue the Survivors went from 15,200 down to only 8,000 XP. So that was almost cut in half. Damn. Retrieve the Data went from 32,000 XP down to 21,200. Refuel the Home Base went from 56,000 down to 37,300. Repair the Shelter went from 42,400 down to 26,400. Ride the Lightning went from 32,000 XP down to 20,800 XP. The Storm King went from 16,000 XP down to 10,000. And War Games went from 35,600 down to 23,600. So not only did the weekly XP cap get nerfed and the endurance XP got nerfed, but regular missions also sort of took a huge nerf with today's update. So yeah, the XP you can earn in Save the World definitely got nerfed this season, but I think if enough people complain about it, they could eventually end up buffing these XP amounts. They've done it before where they changed the amount of XP you can earn from missions during the season. But as of right now, earning XP in Save the World is not as good as it used to be. And that's all the changes they made when it comes to earning Battle Pass XP in Save the World. Now when it comes to getting XP quickly, some missions are better than others. A couple things I should point out is that it doesn't matter what zone you're in, whether you're in Stonewood or Twine Peaks, you'll still get the same amount of Battle Pass XP for each mission. So if all you care about is farming Battle Pass XP quickly, you'd probably be better off doing it in Stonewood. Now for those who are wondering which are the best missions to do, in my opinion, when it comes to defense missions, Ride the Lightning and Retrieve the Data are two of the best missions to do, because both of those can be completed under 10 minutes. If you do plan on doing missions in Stonewood, another really good mission you can do is Hunt the Titan. That can be completed in about 5 minutes if you do it in Stonewood. Obviously, if you have your endurance built, that's probably going to be the easiest way to farm Battle Pass XP, because you can pretty much AFK 30 waves and get 3.3 levels without having to actually do anything. But the number one best way to farm XP is by doing dungeons. Now obviously we're in a hit the road season at the moment, but dungeons will be returning later this season once Blasted Badlands ends, which is in September. So once dungeons returns, that's another Save the World mission I would recommend if you want to farm Battle Pass XP quickly. So Crypts gives 7,400, the Grotto gives 5,800, 4,000 for Inferno, 9,900 XP for the Lab, and 5,000 XP for the Labyrinth. So the ones I would recommend are the Crypts, the Inferno, and the Lab. All three of those can be completed very quickly, in like 5 minutes or less. So once those return, you can also farm those. But those are the best missions I would recommend. Ride the Lightning, Retrieve the Data, Hunt the Titan. You can also do Endurance if you have that built, and you can also farm dungeons once those return. So those are the best missions to do. A couple other things I should point out when it comes to regular missions is that regular missions can give bonus XP, and you'll usually see that in the top left. So sometimes it'll say complete the mission within 2 days for bonus XP, or like with Retrieve the Data, for example, if you find a balloon before a raid does, that'll get you bonus XP. So you'll want to keep an eye out for those objectives if you want to level up faster. Another way to increase the amount of Battle Pass XP you get is by getting at least the gold badge in combat, building, and utility. For combat, all you have to do is kill Husk. For building, all you have to do is build and upgrade those building pieces. And you can increase your utility by destroying items, opening containers, but the easiest way to increase your utility is to just craft a couple of weapons. Usually if you craft at least 2 weapons, it'll get you the gold badge, which will get you extra Battle Pass XP. So try to get at least a gold badge in each of those categories if you want to increase the amount of Battle Pass XP you get. So yeah, complete your bonus objectives, get a gold badge in each of the 3 categories, and that should help you level up even faster and save the world. And last thing I want to do is show some of the newer players how you can pretty much AFK save the world missions. And this is mainly just for defense missions like retrieve the data and ride the lightning. The loadout you'll want to use is this Thunder Thor loadout. I guess technically you could also put Electro Pulse Penny in your support team, but the main thing you'll need is Thunder Thora. You should be able to get Thunder Thora from Hit the Road, or you can research her from the collection book. So yeah, use a loadout that has Thunder Thora as your commander, put Electro Pulse Penny in your support team, and once you get that loadout, you want to go ahead and load into the defense mission. Pretty much all you have to do is just put a wall around the objective, and then put floor pieces all around that wall. And on one of those floor pieces, you can just place down your base, start the mission, and you can pretty much AFK the entire mission if you do it in Stonewood. And this is probably the easiest way to get Battle Pass XP and save the world, because your base is going to kill any husk that comes close to the objective, and you can pretty much AFK the entire mission this way. So yeah, this is probably the easiest and laziest way to get Battle Pass XP and save the world, and just wanted to show how to do that for the new Save the World players. But yeah, that sums up all the changes that were made to XP and Save the World with Chapter 6 Season 4. Let me know what you think about the changes made in the comments below. Again, huge shout out to everybody who's been using the creator code. I appreciate your support. And I also want to give a shout out to our YouTube members. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the new season, and thanks for watching.